Society tells men that if they are kind, respectful, and emotionally available, women will naturally appreciate them. But here's the truth. Being a good man isn't always enough. In fact, it can sometimes work against you. Think about it. You've seen it happen. The guy who treats her like a queen gets left on red, while the one who barely tries somehow keeps her attention. The hardworking, loyal man gets overlooked, but the unavailable one is so exciting. Why does this happen? Because the dating game doesn't reward just kindness. It rewards confidence, strength, and a sense of challenge. Too many men believe that if they just keep proving their worth, they'll eventually be chosen. But women don't fall for effort. They fall for emotional impact. The man who understands psychology, attraction, and boundaries will always have the advantage over the man who simply treats her right. This video is going to break down the hard truths that most men ignore. If you're tired of being the one who gives everything but gets nothing in return, keep watching. Because the reality of dating as a good man isn't what you've been led to believe. 1. Women want a good man, but not a boring one. A lot of men believe that being a good man means being soft, overly accommodating, and never rocking the boat. They assume that if they just show her how much they care, she'll naturally be drawn to them. But here's the hard truth. While women do want a good man, they don't want a boring one. See, attraction isn't just about kindness. It's about excitement, unpredictability, and a sense of adventure. Women are wired to seek emotions, whether it's joy, passion, or even frustration. If you're too predictable, too agreeable, and never bring any challenge into the relationship, she won't feel anything deep enough to keep her interested. Men who struggle in dating often make one major mistake. They confuse being good with being passive. They say yes to everything, avoid difficult conversations, and suppress their true opinions just to keep her happy. The problem? She doesn't respect a man who doesn't stand for anything, and once respect is gone, attraction quickly follows. Look at it this way. Imagine two men take a woman on a date. One guy is incredibly nice, compliments her nonstop, and agrees with everything she says. The other guy is also respectful, but isn't afraid to tease her, challenge her opinions, and make her laugh with a bit of sarcasm. Who do you think she'll remember? The second guy, because he made her feel something. The reality is, being a good man doesn't mean being overly safe. It means having standards, setting boundaries, and keeping a little bit of mystery alive. Women appreciate kindness, but they crave excitement, and if you don't give her both, someone else will. 2. Being too available makes you less attractive. A lot of men think that the more time and effort they give a woman, the more she'll appreciate them. They text back instantly, always clear their schedule for her, and make themselves available at her every request. It sounds like the right thing to do, right? But in reality, it has the opposite effect. When you're always available, you're sending a silent message. You have nothing else going on in your life. Women are naturally attracted to men who have purpose, drive, and a life outside of them. If you make her your priority too soon, she starts to question your value. After all, if you were truly high value, wouldn't you have other things demanding your attention? Attraction isn't just about affection, it's about tension. When you're too available, there's no tension. There's no anticipation, no excitement, no feeling of wanting more. She knows she can have your time and attention whenever she wants, so she stops craving it. Think of it like this. Imagine you text a woman and she replies instantly every single time. At first it might feel nice, but eventually it becomes expected. Now imagine she sometimes takes a little longer to reply or she's busy with her own life. Suddenly, you start wondering what she's doing and your interest grows. It works the same way with women. Being a good man isn't about being constantly available. It's about showing that while you care, you also have a life that doesn't revolve around her. That's what keeps her interested. 3. Nice guys finish last, until they stop acting like doormats. Every man has been there at some point. You treat her with respect, you show her kindness, you're always there when she needs you. Yet she still chooses someone else, someone who doesn't try half as hard, someone who doesn't care as much. And you're left wondering, why do women say they want a nice guy but always fall for the opposite? The truth is, being nice isn't the problem. It's the way most men use their niceness. Too many men mistake being a nice guy for being a people pleaser. They think that if they just give enough, if they just prove how much they care, eventually she'll realize how valuable they are. But relationships don't work like that. Women aren't attracted to men who beg for their attention. They're attracted to men who command respect. The moment you start bending over backward, apologizing for things you didn't even do, or putting her happiness above your own self-worth, you lose her respect. And once respect is gone, attraction isn't far behind. A man who truly values himself doesn't need to chase or convince anyone to appreciate him. He doesn't stay in situations where he's treated like an option. He doesn't tolerate disrespect just because he's afraid of losing her. And that's exactly why women find him attractive, because he stands for something. So no, being nice isn't the issue. But being a doormat? That's what will make her lose interest faster than you can imagine. 4. She loves the chase more than the prize. A lot of men make one critical mistake in dating. They think once they have her, the work is over. They believe that if they finally win her over with kindness and consistency, she'll stay just because they're a good guy. But here's the hard truth. Women don't just want the prize, they want the thrill of the chase. The moment you get too comfortable, the moment you stop being a challenge, is the moment she starts losing interest. And this is where most men go wrong. They start strong, confident, mysterious, even slightly unpredictable. But as soon as they feel like they've secured her, they drop everything. They text her all day, cancel plans to be with her, and suddenly they're too easy to have. Listen, attraction thrives on uncertainty, not in a toxic way, but in a way that keeps the excitement alive. If you're always there, always available, and never bring any sense of mystery, she starts to take you for granted. And once that happens, she starts wondering if she could feel that excitement elsewhere. Wake up. Women don't fall for effort alone. They fall for emotional highs and lows, tension and release, the unknown. If you think just being a nice, consistent guy will keep her attention, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Stop making it too easy. Stay unpredictable. Keep your edge. That's what keeps her chasing. 5. Respect without mystery kills attraction. A lot of men believe that if they're just respectful, kind, and emotionally available, a woman will stay attracted to them forever. They think that because they treat her well, she should automatically reciprocate with the same level of interest and passion. But here's where men go wrong. Respect alone isn't enough. If there's no mystery, no tension, no sense of unpredictability, attraction fades. Too many men over-explain themselves. They lay everything out on the table too soon, thinking it will make her feel safe and secure. They tell her their every thought, their every move, their every plan. And while transparency is important in a relationship, being too predictable makes you uninteresting. Women are naturally drawn to men who keep them intrigued. A man who has his own life, his own passions, and his own sense of self-respect doesn't feel the need to overshare or overcommit. He lets her wonder a little. He doesn't text her every hour of the day. He doesn't always explain where he's going or what he's thinking. Not because he's playing games, but because he's comfortable in his own space. When a man makes a woman the center of his world, he starts to lose the very energy that attracted her in the first place. She starts to see him as predictable, safe, someone she can count on, but not necessarily someone who excites her. The truth is, women need both respect and mystery. If you give one without the other, attraction dies. So don't make the mistake of thinking that just because you treat her well, she'll stay interested. She needs to feel like she's still discovering you, still earning your time, and still figuring you out. Because once she knows everything there is to know about you, the excitement disappears. And once the excitement disappears, so does her desire. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Women don't fall for the good guy. They fall for the man who makes them feel something. You could be the kindest, most respectful, and most emotionally available man on the planet. But if she doesn't feel excitement, curiosity, or the thrill of the unknown, she won't stay attracted for long. Too many men waste years of their lives trying to be the perfect boyfriend, thinking that effort alone will keep her. But women don't reward effort, they reward impact. If your presence doesn't spark anything in her, she won't care how much you do for her. That's the harsh reality most men don't want to face. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever been in a situation where you gave your all only to be ignored or replaced? Drop your experience in the comments. I'll be reading and responding. Let's have a real conversation about this because trust me, you're not alone in this struggle. And if you want to truly change the way women see you, it starts with understanding one thing. Attraction is not about what you give, it's about how you make her feel.